Xbox gaming for life.
So you join us in the SID World League one-day international tournament, and it's game 4, match 4 for Fillongley versus SkyFaza, or S-Censored as you'll see on the scorecard. Of course, this is a team piloted by Heinrich Agenbach, and here is a rundown of the rules for the competition. You can only use licensed grounds, not any homemade ones, just purely licensed grounds like Edgbaston, Fillongley, the Gabba, the Wacker, and all sorts from all over the world. The game mode is one-day internationals. The difficulty level is pro. Controls are standard or classic. However, if you go standard, you get 2 points. If it's classic, you will get 3. There's no movement before the bowler starts his run-up, and you can play an opponent only a maximum of 2 times during the league. The league will be running for a month. Normalising skills is off, so there is a difference between the batsmen that you have, so it's not all very similar and everybody playing the same. The auto-fielding is on, just to make it level across the playing field. They're the rules then, and we're going to go to the match now. Hope you enjoy. This is Fillongley, second 11 versus SkyFaza.
Well, you join us here today against S-Censored, obviously another team that has a profanity name or has an inability to press X or when they've created their team so that their name is checked for profanity and appears. But what a lineup they've got here. Heinrich Agenbach, the leader and the captain of the team, is out there today. We've got a dusty pitch. It's not too hard, it's only medium hard. Humidity of 7 out there, but a 22% chance of rain. As we join the captains in the middle, I've had a look out at the pitch myself, and there's no real demons out there. There's no major cracks there. Oh, and look at Agenbach. He is a real tall guy, and he looks like a 70s porn star. But then again, so does Simon Rose, standing next to him, who's called the coin toss. It's heads, and Fillongley have won it. And Fillongley are going to have a bat first. They're going to use everything they can out of this pitch and see also if Agenbach is using the auto-fielding throughout the whole of his innings. Whether he changes at any point, who knows? They're making their way out, and I've been sent confirmation from Henrik that they are using assisted fielding fully, so that's great to see. Let's hope it doesn't get the better of him. And let's hope for a good game today with a lot of runs on the board. That's what we want to see. It's going to be a contest of batsman versus bowler, as Michael Gales and Chris Reggie Moore make their way out to the middle here against these two star-studded lineups. Some real great cricket looking to be played today. Gales in the Fillongley kit there, sponsored by Cadbury, Samsung, obviously Tim's Good Food, Gulf Petrol, and Adidas. And then we will play some cricket when he is ready. Oh, he's ready right now, so he might not be hanging out that washing. He's just changing his field. Oh, it's chipped up. Oh, late on that. Gales was late on that. That was 98. I repeat, 98.7 mile an hour delivery first up. This guy does not need a loosener. He does not need a stretcher. He's obviously fully warmed up and ready to explode, Sean Tate. Oh! And that fielding placement has worked wonders as the captain has snaffled him. Third ball of the innings. Gale's gone for a duck. He is really not having a good tournament all day today. I say all day today. He has not had a great tournament so far. He really needs to get his one-day mindset going, and he needs to get his head in the game. He has not been doing that so far, and he's paying the price. That one you're seeing on the scoreboard is not a run, it's a wicket. Oh no, and he's fell for it again. He's in so short and he's bowling to it, and they're not getting over the ball. But I think they know, they've been given specific instructions and they know what they need to do to this now. Obviously they fell for it twice in a row. Surely they will not fall for it a third time. And obviously it's a brave man there. Fielding placements are great here from the opposition. It's going to be hard to get the ball away. Oh, and he just manages to creep it past the slip. They're going to go for one here. Maybe two. And that's that's the kind of mistake that you're on about. When you do the auto-fielding, you still get the run-outs if the batsman makes the mistake. And Sam Scalding has made an absolute shocking mistake there. was the batsman's mistake, and that is the kind of mistake that's made on auto fielding and allows for the run-out still. Oh, it's a great shot, and they finally got it away here, and they are finally ahead of the wickets. Instead of being 1 run for 3, they are now 5 for 3, and finally ahead of the wicket rate. Here is Reggie Moore facing Sean Tate. Oh, and he's just fell for it again. He's tried to keep it down, and obviously that fielding position is a little bit of a choice, one that I think I'll be employing in the next innings, as any kind of shot off the legs is going to be caught with that snaffler right in that position there. He is top notch and worth every penny of it. Oh, beautifully timed by Geordie Kerr. That is straight out of the meat of his bat. And that has gone for 4. Looking a little bit more positive now they've got the gap there. You just got to cut out those runs just behind square, where that Agenbag is literally waiting. And he's waiting to pounce. He's got no fear. Oh, and he's missed that one somehow. He's played all around that one. That's another slider. And that's aimed in at the feet. And he's tried to play it around the legs. But he's just mistimed it, and he's not going to do himself any favours here. And this could be a real short match.
The dismissed batsman, bowled for 13.
They're just bringing the man there at short mid-off up a little. And that one's gone. He's finally got hold of one. He's timed it perfectly. And that's off to the fence. Lance Klusener will not be happy about that. He's just popped across the line, and Geordie Kerr with his woodworm bat there, and his woodworm sponsored pads, just... And Rose has just moved into that, and he's played it very late, and he's caught an edge, and that's an appalling shot from the captain. As this game looks like it could be ending very, very soon. Absolutely smashed the covers off that. And it's into Adam Gilchrist's hands for an easy wicket there.
The batsman departs.
It's a duck for the captain.
For a duck.
Oh, and he's put that away, and that looks like it's going to race to the boundary for 4 runs there. Oh, and that's the shot he's been looking for, straight over the wicketkeeper. And it's a late shot, actually, so it's probably a big, massive edge from Dave Howells, but he's edged it for 4, so he's got away with that. That's nothing to be celebrated, but it is a boundary, and Fillongley need that, as Paul Collingwood bowls his collie dollies. Oh, and he's fell for it. He's absolutely forgot he was there, and he set him up for that, and he's fallen for it, and then this opportunity. And he's fallen for it yet again. Well, he didn't really time it. I think he tried to go over him that time, but Wesley Macram took a bit of pace off the ball, and it went straight up in the air, and it was caught by Agenbag again. And looking at the replay there, he's not challenged it, and maybe he should have. It seems to have hit the batsman's shoulder and gone up in the air. That one could have been overturned, maybe. 3 in a row, 3 in the same place. Shane Warner's come on and he thought he was going to get himself some wickets today. But where's he going to put it? Oh, and it's right down the fielder's throat this time. He's ridden his luck one too many times. And Shane Warne's just bought himself a wicket, and he might have bought himself another over there. Geordie Kerr had the right mindset, but not the right execution on that occasion, and the fielder's there for that reason.
The batsmen making their way back to the pavilion, caught out for 36.
This tall bowler, he's really going to pound this in. There's going to be some big deliveries here. Here he comes. Let's just flick that off the legs of this. Could be run out. Oh, that is out. That's absolutely stupid. And that's the innings over. I think they were intimidated by the bowler's size, and he wanted to get off strike so badly that he's ran down the other end and ran out his counterpart and left him stranded on 10. Richard Bennett was going big guns at this point. And look how many ducks are on that scorecard there. Way too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ducks. That's 5 batsmen not contributing at all. Let's see how many were caught by Agenbach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silly shots that could have meant that they got nearer that 100. There's a run chase on now, and we do believe that it's going to be relatively short. Let's see how the fielding placement of the bowling team could contribute to this, as Adam Gilchrist is going to be out first. Face first ball.
Change of bowling.
It's going to be Johnny Brown.
The captain is going with pace. To bat at number 3.
Here comes the skipper with his black bat. I wonder if it's made of tin. Obviously, we will find out as we go on in this series, in this game. We'll see how it sounds, but it's downside now. 25 for 1 wouldn't be bad in a normal one-day game, but they're only chasing a target of 83 today. Oh, and he's hooked that away, and is it going to go all the way? It is. It is. It's gone all the way. Bowling too close to him there. He's made room outside off stump. And he's just put it down the leg side. He's trying to play the field here rather than letting the bowlers bowl to the field. But they're going to stick to their plans and stick to their guns. Johnny Brown against Herschel Gibbs here. It's a slower ball. There's a man out there. Oh, and he's fell for it. Richard Bennett snaffled it. Herschel Gibbs there, falling for the slower ball Yorker outside off stump. And they're 2 down now for 25. But we won't get excited until they're 8 down and they have at least 30 runs to go. But anything can happen here in this game of cricket, as you say.
The batsman departing the crease.
He's got hold of it, and it's just punched it away for 4 runs there. Johnny Brown bowling a little too close to the legs. Oh, yeah, talk about the genius, this KP, mate. I don't know if you ever saw their Twitter account that was posted by allegedly posted by some of the England bowlers. But KP's going wild here, and they want to get this over very quickly without losing any more wickets. That's what you suspect, really. But KP is just a real great batsman, and I'm sure if he was managed in the correct way, he would still be in that England team now. You know, I truly believe that. He's gone up in the air. I think that's cleared the fence, though. It might have cleared the ground. Oh, not quite. It's just into the back of the tee. That was big. 136 yards outside here. Really struggling. Fillongley should have probably changed the bowling around a bit more and got a bit more merry-go-round style, just so that the batsmen couldn't get used to a certain type of deliveries. Oh, and he's got underneath that one. I don't know. Oh, that one's gone over the fence as well. Into the first tier of the stand. Another grade 6. I don't think it's going to be too long here before this is over with. Unless some kind of miracle happens. That is 1 for 28 off 1.2 overs. Oh, and he doesn't look like he's caught that one, but he's put it into a safe space and it's bounced for 4. He didn't quite catch it, but it has still gone to the boundary. He bats without a helmet and he bats without fear, does this batsman. Really excellent stuff. That's what you've got to say. You've got to tip your hat to the guy. And it's a really great victory out here today for them. He's bowled a wider one, slower, and that's going to be a run to the batting team, which they really didn't need. They didn't need any more runs given to them, as this game is going to be over pretty soon. 3 more deliveries to go. Should be 2 if Dad had done his research, but he did not. He's hooked that away, and he's found the gap, and that is 4 runs. They're only 13 away from victory now. Now the skipper just showing you how it's done, really. Absolutely swiveling around on the spot there and hooking it away for 4. He moves on to 33. There's not enough runs for him to get to 50 here today, but I'm sure he's going to give it a try. There's flick off the legs, and that's gone for 4. You know, I'm almost getting tired saying that's gone for 4 because it seems like every ball is gone for 4. And I think when creating the game today, there was a mistake made by the man setting it up, as there is not unlimited pauses, so you cannot change a field very easily. Once and over, if you're lucky. So it's pretty much a... it's the same for both teams, though. Same for both teams. There's no complaining here. Oh, it's a dot ball! And that's the end of the over. It's a dot ball. There's no complaints, as it was the same for both teams. But all I'm saying is that maybe if we could change the field around a bit much, we might have got another wicket. Maybe 1. Just the 1. Let's see. Let's take the pace off the ball now. And as S-Censored, who bowled really well in the last game, is coming on instead of Johnny Brown.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
The medium pacer it is. They do not need the man in that slip, so they're going to move him out. Deep square leg now. Or maybe not, because he didn't give enough time, which is what I was talking about earlier. But hey ho, it's been the same for both teams. Oh! He just wants to call for it. He's just calling for it because he hasn't been able to do so in a few overs. It's a desperate attempt from Wakar at mind games. Especially this late in the innings here. 8 runs needed. And it's not going to take too long to get those, I believe. Oh, he's caught it, but he hasn't caught it in the take. Oh, he's dropped him! Oh, it was a tough chance. It was over his shoulder. He was running away. They had the chance to get Kevin Peterson out there and pick up another wicket, but they did not, and they will pay the price. Let's watch it again. KP just swats it. It's a slower ball from the medium pacer. He gets right underneath it. Oh, and look at that. You don't even see it. It's not embarrassing to the fielder at all because you don't really get to see it. Or should I say, it's not going to be a meme anyway online. Oh, and he's played and missed it, that one. Syed maybe should have come on a little earlier. Might have caused some troubles against the bowler here, the batsman. We see how it goes. Maybe this is the tactic that they should have used earlier and had the merry-go-round. Oh, and he's just put that out the stands though. And that means they're going to be tied for the score now. They just need a single to wrap up this victory. And they look pretty much set. Captain looks invincible out there today. And if Fillongley manage to make it into the knockout somehow and come up against this team, oh no, that's it, game over. My apologies, they needed 1, 2, 3, and they got it with that 6. And they win by 8 wickets today. It's been a great, comprehensive victory. They bowled amazingly, fielding positions were great, and they bat, and then by reducing the Fillongley team to 82 all out, they were able to hit 83 within a few overs, just 4.4 overs. Agenbach, 37 of 10 deliveries. Johnny Brown with the best bowling figures. He went 1 for 30 off 3. But the real hero, Sean Tay, 3 for 2. 3 wickets for 2 runs. Wesley Backram, 2 wickets for 10 runs. And then Hodge and Collingwood chipping in 2. Geordie Kerr swung the bat late for Fillongley. But Agenbach, rightfully so, was man of the match with his 5 catches today. What a hero being in that position. Great game for Agenbach and S-Censored. Hopefully, if we come across them again in the future, there might be some more runs to be had out there, yeah? For now, stay tuned for Game 5 against Sid.
We really hope you liked that video, so tune in and subscribe. Make sure you hit those likes and turn on those notifications so to see you next time. Yeah, I love it, love it, love it. Please subscribe.